YouTube. What's up, baby? We're back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're going to be talking about Miss Marvel, Episode 3, entitled Destined. Alright, so if you've been in this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, 3 favorite scenes, the grade, and then we on to the next one, right? So again, Miss Marvel, Episode 3, entitled Destined. So we pick up in 1942 with the character named Najma, and she's actually, Aisha's friend. And we see also that there are 3 other people amongst them as well. And I, I think it's Adam, Salim, and I can't remember the third person's name. But anyways, these are people that are, friends with Aisha. So we get to see how they found the bracelet, and just kind of learn the backstory to certain to these certain characters. um and we find out that there's actually supposed to be 2 bracelets. They Aisha and Najma were and the others were not able to find the second bracelet, but they did find the one. And we also find out, that Aisha, Najma, and the others, they're not from this dimension. Um, and it's explained to Kamala by Najma that, because that is the lady that was in the back seat of the car. Um, I believe her son is Cameron, or if not, they're related for sure. But like I said, we end up finding out that they're from another dimension. They also do not age like regular humans. Um, they end up explaining a lot to her. They also say that they're from the Nord dimension, and they are known as clandestines. Uh, and they specifically are jinn, um, which is crazy. So, anyways, Kamala goes to Bruno, and she basically tells him what they told him, and she tells him that they need her help to get back home, to get back to the dimension. And in return, she needs his help because he's the one that's, savvy with everything. So he ends up trying to look out a way to return them to their dimension. Um, and then we see that the agents actually go to where Naki is, Nakia, and they're questioning her about the powered individual that was there at that building. You feel me? But they don't end up helping them. Um, but the agents do know that whoever this powered being is, it's most likely that they're Pakistani. Um, so from there, Nakia um, goes to Kamala, and she ends up telling Kamala that she won, and she is basically part of the board now. And then Kamala and Nakia actually get ready to go to um, this family event. And it's a family event that takes place, I guess, before her brother Amir is going to get married. So at the event, because Bruno was supposed to be there but couldn't make it because he had to do he had to work. We find out that um, he gave her this package, and she ends up opening up this package, and inside is like a little mask, kind of like how Robin wears, not like a full mask, but just the eyewear. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Like she's getting her hero attire assembled. You know what I'm saying? Um, And then we see that Kamala's dad actually goes to where Bruno works, and he ends up finding out that Bruno's studying about the jinn, and he reads the paper out loud about, you know, all the information that Bruno has been looking up on the jinn. And so we kind of get a backstory on them as well. And then Kamala's dad actually leaves. And then Bruno ends up telling Kamala that there is a way to get them home to another dimension, but it's dangerous. Like it could blow, everybody up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a safe way to do it, and there's a non-safe way to do it. So if they're gonna do it at all, it has to only be the safe way, and it's gonna take time. It can't just be like, oh, we're going right now. They need time. But they are willing to do it though, once it's safe. So from there, Bruno tells Kamala he actually got into Caltech, and she's like, why don't you tell me? He's like, well, there's been a lot of stuff going on. You haven't been fully focused, and in order for me to tell you this, but I'm just letting you know. And I will go, but I need to know if you're gonna be safe. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we get Kamala talking to her mom, and they have like a heartwarming conversation. And then eventually, everybody's actually starting to get ready for Amir's wedding. And then we find out that Najma wants to go back home no matter what's the consequences. And she actually knew that it could be dangerous, but she doesn't care. She wants to get back home. And if Kamala is not going to help her out, willingly, then she's going to force her to help her out. So, these good guys have become bad now. Or even if they're not bad, their intentions are bad because they would do whatever to get home, which would jeopardize, humanity just to get home. And that's not right. So as the celebration of Amir's wedding is going on, and just before Bruno was about to dance with Kamala, Cameron actually comes to warn Kamala about, Najma coming and the other jinn coming after her and her family, and that they're going to do whatever they have to in order to get sent back to their own dimension. And so Kamala ends up pulling this lever at the party, which is like a fire alarm, and it makes everybody leave, therefore only leaving the jinn there and Kamala. So Kamala tries to deal with the jinn. Some people saw her pull the alarm, so it's like, is she going to get in trouble for this? Or, are they going to believe this person that said that she pulled the alarm? Whatever it may be, we'll have to see how that goes, But anyway, she's inside dealing with the jinn. And Kamala hides and fights the jinn. Eventually, Bruno tries to help her. And then eventually Cameron comes in and he helps as well. Cameron gets injured pretty badly, and Kamala actually gets surrounded by the jinn. And then her bracelet activates and it shows a train coming towards her. Coming towards her and Najma. And then I guess they're the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever it may be. They're agents, whatever, that's been dealing with this superhero / villain stuff for a while. So they actually come in and they actually detain some of the jinn, and this gives Kamala time to escape and Bruno time to escape as well. So when they do escape, Kamala ends up using her power to shut the door because she's holding Bruno in one arm, and then she ends up using her other arm to shut the door, and Nakia sees Kamala use her power. And then from there, now Nakia knows that, Kamala is Miss Marvel. So anyways, that's going to be a situation because, Nakia's mad that Kamala didn't tell her that from the beginning. They're best of friends. So it's like, why couldn't you tell me this? And, I actually, put my neck out for you earlier when the agents came to the building, asked me about you. And, you can't even let me know anything. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we'll see how that plays out. Um, and then Kamala actually gets home, and she's questioned by her mom and father about, did you pull the lever for the fire alarm, whatever it may be, and we saw these people with you, and they actually got taken to jail. So what's actually going on? You can tell us anything. Just let us know what's going on. But she's like, I can't explain to you guys, and I'm sorry, whatever it may be. And so she goes upstairs, and she's just laying down in her bed, and she actually gets a call from her grandma, and her grandma says Kamala and Kamala's mom needs to come see Kamala's grandma and fast. And she ends up asking Kamala, like, did you see the train? And Kamala's like, yo, how'd you know about the train and the vision? And she was like, I saw it too. So obviously, the grandma is going to know a lot about what's going on with Kamala and a lot about what's going on with the bracelet. And we may even come to find out that Kamala's mom actually knows about what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not that Kamala's mom knows about it, it's definitely that Kamala's grandma knows about the stuff. And so that's basically the premise of the episode. Three of my favorite scenes would be Kamala and the Jinn, in the beginning, just finding out all this stuff and learning about her past and how, her great grandma Aisha, found the bracelet and stuff like that. All that stuff was, it was pretty cool and interesting to learn about. My second favorite scene would be Amir's wedding. That was dope, bro. They got down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody dressed all fresh. Everybody dancing, bro, doing their thing. That was really cool to see. I really did like that scene. And then my third favorite scene would be Kamala fighting the Jinn. No, it wasn't the best fighting scene, but it was probably this has been the only fighting scene that we had thus far. And being that, these aren't just regular people, this is not no drone or nothing like that. These were actually people that were on her level. They were Jinn. You feel me? Like, it was cool to see that. See some of them with the powers they had with their weapons, like, you know what I'm saying, that was really cool to see. And then also Bruno coming in to help, and then also Cameron coming in to help with his little weapon, bro. That was sweet, man. So that'll be three of my favorite scenes. Episode for this, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. This has been my favorite episode thus far. If they can keep it going like this, I feel like, they're definitely gonna win me over, for this season and for this series. So hopefully we get some more episodes like this. You know what I'm saying? It feels like, we kind of broke through the glass. Now it's time to really get into the serious stuff, So hopefully that's the case. And if that is, like I said, they'll definitely win me over. But yeah, that's basically it, man. If you guys saw the episode, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Do you like the way things are going? Do you feel like, the Jinn are actually bad people, or is it just that they just really want to get home? You know what I'm saying? And who has the second bracelet? You feel me? Like, let me know about what you guys think about that in the comments down below. All right. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Callie. Until next time.